happened few seconds ago because I'll give you a recap also if you rise right now, guys, and give you a recap about what happened because Karrion Kross, after the match, during the match, actually, during the match between Solo Sikoa and Drew McIntyre, Karrion Kross arrives and attacks Drew McIntyre. Did a savage attack on Drew McIntyre. That means big problem for McIntyre because the match was ended by the referee. McIntyre looks like 1 against 5 in this situation because he has against Solo Sikoa in the match, but also the Usos and Sami Zayn outside. Then arrives she profits to help the McIntyre, but then arrives Karrion Kross, and because of that, guys, going crazy. The situation going crazy, absolutely. And the match was stopped by the referee disqualification, outside interference. So that means this is the official beginning, in my opinion, of the feud between McIntyre and Karrion Kross as well. Obviously, this feud is become really strong now. The feud between McIntyre and Karrion Kross after what Karrion Kross did a few moments ago on McIntyre. So let's see what is next. But obviously, in my opinion, easy to predict. The only guy that can stop Karrion Kross is Strowman. But obviously, Strowman now has another situation. Strowman will be, in my opinion, will be against Roman Reigns for Extreme Rules. It's the only one that can be against Roman Reigns now. Let's see if I'm right, guys. But Solo Sikoa, good performance tonight in the match. No questions about it. Good performance. And let's see what is next for this youngster. And also remember, I think that the first ever superstars that debut on the main roster in the main event of the show. And obviously, he did something on NXT, but not so much. Wasn't a top star of NXT, Solo Sikoa. But because he's a member of the Bloodline, he gets immediately the the top of the position. I think also Anoa'i, there is a guy called Lance Anoa'i, another member of the Bloodline, could be another member of the Bloodline in the future. Let's see, guys, if I'm right for that, but I think it's possible too. So it's really nice. It's really cool that we have this new member. I like to have new member on the Bloodline. I have not bad vibes for that. Become a bigger stable, more realistic now. So Solo Sikoa wasn't a bad guy on NXT. He was a good guy. But obviously he joined forces with the Bloodline because he's actually a real member of the Bloodline. And because of that, now he got this big push for a youngster. It's a super big push, in my opinion, for Sikoa. Got this opportunity to be immediately on the top, on the top of the card, the top of the show, and that's huge. It's a big deal for Solo Sikoa be in the top, be on the top of the show like that, guys. Absolutely. So let's see what is next, what happened in the upcoming future. but I think that he will get opportunity in the future. Maybe he can beat some way in the future. Imagine if also Sikoa got the titles. He become the future Intercontinental Champion. Now we know that the current Intercontinental Champion is Gunther. And Gunther is a heel. But maybe if Sheamus some way, someone, one day in the future, if Sheamus will win against Gunther, Sheamus now is a baby face after the Clash of the Castle. He's a badass baby face, but he's a baby face. So that possible that somehow, some way, Sheamus become the champ and Solo Sikoa will win against Sheamus because of the other bloodline. So it's possible that with Solo Sikoa as Intercontinental champion, the bloodline gets all titles except for the women division. Imagine if also Nia Jax is a member of the bloodline some way, back on the WWE and become the women's champion. A unified as women's champion, become bigger than ever. Anything goes in my opinion, and if it's possible for that. For the tribal chief stable, become bigger than ever, guys. And the bloodline, actually. So let's see what happens, guys, in the upcoming future. For that, I want to share with you also something in the background of all streams, so it could be cool, could be nice. Uh, I think it's really cool. This good episode of Raw SmackDown, not bad, not bad, better than Raw. Oh, but by the way, Raw was better last Monday than a few weeks ago, so also Raw started to become a little bit better. But SmackDown in general is better than Raw in the Triple H era. I think that, guys. Are you agree with me about it? I think the Raw is not good like SmackDown right now, but we got something cool in the show right now, guys. So let's see what happened for the participants of this show. But I think that's super cool. See what happened now, guys. Let's see what is next for the bloodline and also for the other guys that will be involved in the show, especially Karrion Kross is a main position on the show. Karrion, so it can be coming soon in the top card of the show. Let's see what happened, guys. With Karrion Kross against McIntyre, my opinion, Extreme Rules. That we have everything to build this match now. Cross Extreme Rules, guys. Cross at Extreme Rules could be really good. But we need to wait a little bit to have more information about it, guys. We need to have to wait a little bit to have more information. Because I think will be really cool. discover what happened in the story and in general development of the storyline. Because the bloodline rules supreme in the WWE right now. And we rule for a while, guys. Absolutely. For a while, we'll be on the top, the bloodline. Probably also for Solo Sikoa, there is a big plan. He's 8 years older than the other members of the blood, the Usos, his brothers. 8 years old, younger, Solo Sikoa. And you feel he looks like younger, however. He looks like younger than bigger and younger than the Usos. Absolutely. It's my opinion, but you can see that. You can see absolutely that he is younger of the bloodline, the younger members of the bloodline. Solo Sikoa, guys. But obviously, we need to see. I think he's good in the ring. He's a member of a family, so absolutely is younger, but with good skills. He's not like a guy that is right here only because a member of Bloodline. He's a guy that has good ring ability. Solo Sikoa, absolutely. He's good in the ring. It's not bad. The Bloodline 4 or 5 now. Sami Zayn not for a long time. Solo Sikoa is shorter than the Usos, and is the shorter of the Usos. Solo Sikoa. He's a little bit taller, but he's a little bit bigger. It's a little bit bigger than bigger than the Usos. I think 250 pounds. The Usos are 220, some stuff like that. Something like that. So that means that we have a different size for the guys. Absolutely, my friends. So let's see what is next for this for the younger member of the bloodline, Solo Sikoa. I see some comments now. I'll try to read also your comments in a few moments, guys. I hope it will be frozen. Yes, I think now it's a little bit better. Looks like. And Solo Sikoa, guys, did a good ring ability, ring skill, shows good ability, good quality in the ring. Sikoa. Um, is a there is a brilliant future, guys. Sorry, I'm buffering, guys. It's only connection browser because I do two stream at the same time, so maybe I froze myself because of that. But don't go away. I will continue for you guys. Solo Sikoa shows a good ability in the ring, in the show, and let's see what is next for Solo Sikoa, my friends, in the WWE, my friends, right now. Let's see what is next for Solo Sikoa, guys. We need to Wait a little bit, just wait to see more about this youngster member of the bloodline. Is the youngster absolutely Solo Sikoa? And he needs more time. We need more time to understand his real quality, real ability, ring ability. So let's see what is next for Sikoa, because I think he has good ability in the ring. Absolutely, absolutely, my friends. Let's see. Let's see what happened in the future for Sikoa in the show. I start with a big spot, main event for a newcomer. It's a really big deal, in my opinion, for Solo Sikoa. He got a big deal. He was a member of Worlds Collide, maybe. No, maybe Worlds Collide, he wasn't a Worlds Collide. He's more like a guy from NXT with not so too many opportunity. And that's really cool, guys. No questions about it. Solo Sikoa is one of the men of the night, along with Karrion Kross a little bit. Did a brutal attack on Drew McIntyre once again. It's not the first time that we saw this situation with Karrion Kross, guys. It's not the first time that Karrion Kross got this possibility to attacks that he attacks Drew McIntyre. There is many alpha male in the show now. We have Cross, we have McIntyre, and we have Strowman, Roman Reigns. Looks like the Strowman will be a permanent member of the Blue Brand roster. Looks like, guys. Let's see if I'm right or not for that. But don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Absolutely, you're welcome, guys. Because more is coming, guys. More is coming on this channel, so activate the notification bell, subscribe to the channel for more. Let's see what happened. I tried to refresh also maybe the stream too, because you see some buffering. Yes. Roman Reigns, rule supreme now, guys. Rules supreme, no questions about it. Absolutely. Is the ruler of the game, the tribal chief. Is the ruler of the game, is on the top of the game. The tribal chief, guys. Tribal Chief in control of the WWE right now. Absolutely in control of the game. Was on the top. Is on the top. Is absolutely on the top of the game. Our Tribal Chief. No, my Tribal Chief. So is on the top. Absolutely on the top. The Tribal Chief on the top of the game, guys. No, my Tribal Chief. Roman Reigns rules supreme in the WWE right now. And let's see what is next, guys. Let's see, my friends. Don't go away, more is coming. Stay right here, stay tuned. Karrion Kross did an awesome job later after the match. So let's see what happened for the Tribal Chief, for Solo Sikoa, for Karrion Kross, and also absolutely also for the Bloodline, for the future of the Bloodline, guys. Absolutely. Good future for the Bloodline in the WWE right now, guys. Absolutely. Absolutely, my friends. Absolutely. You can see what happened during the show tonight. And that's really crazy. Really, really crazy. Super cool episode of the show. And let's see what is next, guys. For the Bloodline of the Tribal Chief. Karrion Kross and many other guys involved in the show.